So, what is success? Success is basically very individual thing. Yeah, there's no such thing as common success because for everyone the success means different things. For example, in football, if your goal is to play in the Premier League, then you can, and if you will end up in Bundesliga, you will play for Hoffenheim or Freiburg or Wolfsburg. For the teams who plays in the Bundesliga, they are in the middle of the table. Sometimes they qualified for Europe, but it's not a Premier League. Then when you will finish your career, you will say that you didn't succeed because you didn't play for some Premier League club. Yeah. But if you say that you want to be a professional football player, it doesn't matter if you will play in the Premier League or if you play in Germany, in Italy, or in Estonia, Latvia, Gibraltar. It doesn't matter for you. Then you can play in the second Polish league, in the first Romanian league, in the second Greece league, yeah, and you will say that you succeed because you achieve your goal, yeah. And why I'm telling you this fact, you need to understand your goal when you are young, yeah, when you're in the youth football. And if you don't know me, my name is Daniel and I'm a football development coach. I work at Career Camps as a coach and I already helped thousands of players to get better, and some of them are right now in the professional football academies. And before we continue, I have my own community where I have the entire course on how to get it better, so you can join a professional football academy. If you're interested, then click the link down below in the description. If not, it's okay. Let's continue. Grab the tea, sit down, and enjoy the video. So, in youth football, your main goal should be to get better in each match. Obviously, right? You are doing it you do it every single match, right? But wait a minute, yeah. Let me explain you something, yeah. Today is the 1st of April, yeah. You have 2 months left before the season ends, right? And yeah, you might be fifth in table, you might be first in table, you might be last in table. Yeah, I don't know your situation, but no matter where you are right now in the table, it doesn't matter. You can be last or you can be first. In your development, the most important thing is the way of play. Yeah, how you play the game. If you play only long balls, if you play defensive football, you can be first right now. But let me tell you a fact. Or not just let me tell you a fact. Let me ask you a question. Will someone remember this success in 5 years from now? Let's answer on this question honestly. Yeah? As most honestly as you can. Will someone remember this success in 5 years from now? The hard reality for you is that no one will remember it. And I can tell it for a fact because I am a coach. I work in U12 category, and we are right now last in the table. Yeah, we have 8 points, I think. Yeah, 8 points. Yeah, we are 16th, and like the first half of the season, we end up last and with 4 points. with 4 points from one victory and one draw. From 16 matches, I think. Yeah, 16 matches. Or 15. It doesn't matter. Yeah. We lost 14 matches. Yeah. I think. Or 30. Like, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Let's say 14. Yeah. It's morning. My brain doesn't work. Sorry. 13 teams. 13 losses. Yeah. One win and one draw. Every another teams, they lost 5 times, 6 times. Yeah, they win most of the games. Sometimes they draw, but they got, I know, 40 or 50 points. Yeah, and we got only 4. Does it matter that we are worse than them? Yeah, in some aspects, of course, we are worse than them. Yeah, in the way of play, how we, what decisions we make on the pitch, how we are good in 1v1, in first touch, in shooting, and etc. Yeah, but the most important fact for us is that uh, from 15 matches, in 13 matches, we were better than the opponent. We were keeping the ball much often than them. We were combining much often than them. Yeah, we were shooting more than them. Yeah, sometimes, sometimes no, but most of the times, the teams that plays against us, they used long balls. Yeah, and this is the reason why we are last in the table, because we go against the mentality and the style of play of our country. Yeah, I'm from the Czech Republic, and always I train in the Czech Republic. And yesterday, our national team qualified for on the World Cup. Yeah, and if you're from Denmark, then you probably watched the game, and you saw, yeah, as that we were terrible in the attack. We played our, we showed our mentality. Yeah, we showed our football. Yeah, the football on in the air, a lot of air duels. Yeah, goes from corners, and we were just defending and trying to get to the goal of Denmark by from counterattacks. Yeah, we were trying to score goals from corners, and this is the typical Czech football. Yeah, we have great players. Yeah, it's not that we have bad players. No, we have great players, but our style of play, our way of thinking about the football is different than Denmark. Yeah, than Danish football, and we, like, as our group, yeah, as our team, U12 team, we go against this mentality. We were trying to play everything uh, from the back. We are trying to play short passes. Yeah, of course, if there's opportunity that they press high and there's space behind them, then we can use the long ball, but it's not that we pass the ball to goalkeeper and the first thing is to play long. No, we are trying to play you got my point, yeah. And they played different style of football, yeah, the classic Czech football, just get the ball and everything behind the defense. Yeah, you can combine, but most of the times it's long balls behind the defense. Yeah, somehow get behind the defense, somehow just, I don't know, get behind the defender and shoot, score a goal, and etc. And yeah, we were and we are still making mistakes in the defensive part of the game, but we are very very good in the attack. We still make mistakes a lot. Yeah, it's not, it's still not ideal, but we are playing very well. And when I'm in the training session, yeah, and I watch the players how they move, how they think about the game, what they are trying to do, then I'm proud that I'm coaching these boys, because the way how they play is incredible. Yeah. And what is the result? The result is that six of them were in the trial of the biggest academy in the Czech Republic. Six of them. Not one, not two. Six. Six or even more, I think. I don't remember exactly from top of my head, but six players from our group were in the trials. It's it's beautiful, yeah? And this should be your goal. Don't focus on winning the matches. Yeah, I'm not saying that you shouldn't. Yeah, we play the game to win the match. Of course, have the mentality. Be angry. Be upset if you will lose. Yeah, but you should go to the match with the goal that you want to get better. That you want to do the things that you were doing during the week, during the training sessions. Yeah, you want to apply these things in the match, and just fight, and don't be afraid. Make mistakes. Yeah, make risky decisions, but be creative. Be confident, and do the things that you should do. I hope you learned something new. If yes, then let me know down below in the comments which topic I should discover in my next videos. Thank you, and the most important, enjoy your journey.